everybody, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. My name is Mary. I am going to swatch the Caran 84 Neocolor 2 Aquarelle crayons that I got for Christmas. I haven't used them yet, and I'm really excited to use them, but I need to swatch them first. So I thought I'm going to do it on here, and anybody who's new to these will be able to see them and yeah, we'll just see what beautiful colors are in here. So, first of all, it comes like this with the sleeve, and it does have I don't know if you can see that inside. You can swatch them in there, but I think that's too small. So I'm not going to do that. Um, I'm going to use my own sheet, and they come with this little sheet about Caran Dash and then a couple stickers, and they're very well protected. Stick that there. So what I did is I put them in my color order because they were just all over the place. The colors were just like just not where I want them. I have a certain way that I like my colors. So even though they may not be in exact order, that's how I like them. So you lift this up. It's a nice sturdy tray, like real. Like it looks like a baking tray. And then it's covered with this, and then you have the rest of them. So let's waste no time and start swatching these beauties. So what I did is I prepared my sheets ahead of time um, because I didn't want to waste any time. So I have these sheets and they're all named how I like them in what order I like them. So yeah, so I have not played with these, nothing. So I'm really excited. I'm trying to figure out how to, first of all, I want to bring you down. And then I don't know. I mean, I want to have some of the pencils in view, but that might not be feasible. Um, all right. Well, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, that'll work. So I'm not sure about being able to blend these. I'm sure you can. I just haven't really watched a lot of videos on that, but I'd like to get the colors down and so I can play with them. And then I can come back on and show you guys. So yeah, why don't we start? So the Sahara yellow, I mean, they're really nice. Obviously they're waxy, and they have the name on them. And you can buy these open stock. So it just says water soluble wax pastel and then the name. And yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say about them other than let's do this. I've just seen such beautiful work and backgrounds done with these that um, I just haven't had time to swatch them. So let's go ahead and do that. There is a mark on my paper. Let me get that off as good as I can. I think it happened when I was organizing them. All right. So I think you're close enough. So basically, you lay down the color, and from what I've seen, um, people scribble it, and then you spread it out. So let's see how that works for us. So I have, this is a Pentel water pen that I'm using. So I don't think you could see that. There it is. And I have an extra one here. I don't know. I think it's a no name brand. So I'm not getting it super wet, and I have a paper towel here to kind of when we transfer colors, but let's come down more and see what this does. Oh, they are pretty. Yeah, that yellow, it's got something underneath it, but oh, I squeezed a little too much water in there. But see how they spread? Oh yeah. So for the sake of this video, because I'm not going to redo these swatch sheets, I'm probably gonna like cover it a little bit. Probably gonna press a little harder because I like to see my colors nice and vivid. And so, yeah, I'm gonna do that because I think uh, you can adapt your pressure to what you want. So I think the best thing to do is color the way you want to color. But for me, I want to see it vibrant on the sheet. So I'm going to press a little bit harder or go in layers. I don't want to break the crayon. Um, yeah, and I do have to get, I think I'm going to get a separate plume sharpener for these to sharpen them with because I think they need their separate sharpener and I don't have a separate one and I just don't want the wax buildup on my other ones. But the little metal one is what I'm talking about. Oh, that's a really pretty yellow. So, um, that's really pretty. So I think, practice makes perfect with these. This is just yellow. So let's see how this works. Oh, this is so pretty. Just wipe my brush. Oh, yeah, the vibrancy is beautiful. Yeah, so you can see this one's more, um, it's really like more of a hay color, I would say. This is definitely what it says, pale yellow. Oh, that's really pretty. So I'm using the paper that I'm using. It's really heavy. It's my usual I think you know, I'll leave it linked in the description. It's the Nia paper, I think. Yeah, I think it is. And I think it's like 110 pound cardstock. So, but it's not really buckling the paper. Right here it did because I put more water down, but you really don't need a ton of water with these. So, yeah, let's see. Then we got lemon yellow, right? So pretty. I just like all my yellows together, all my oranges together, you know, I'm like that. Even if I don't put them back exactly where I have them, like well, I'm going to keep them in this tin, they'll still be in the same color range. So when I look at this swatch, I can definitely, that's a pretty yellow, can definitely, I don't have to look all over. I know it's with the yellows. So yeah. All right. So next we have golden yellow. Very pretty. Well, I hope everyone is doing well. Um, it's been busy here, but everything is well. Um, we're just getting into the summer months now. Well, not even summer. I mean, I feel like we're skipping to summer, and I really hate that because I love spring. But we've had some 80, 83, 84 days, degree days. That's really pretty. So, yeah, it's kind of frustrating. I don't want to go just to summer. But good news is, I think I'm going to get a pool put in next year. Um, my husband and I were talking about it, and we thought, well, we're going to stay here in this house, then we are going to do some upgrades. So, um, I'm excited about it. Yeah, we're going to do painting. Just kind of like right now we have like a farm style house, but a lot of the walls are gray toned and I'm really tired of the gray. So we're gonna add some color and stuff and just do some revamping. Okay, that's really pretty. I'm gonna try and show you guys before and after pictures of the how the decorating goes, the modifications we make and everything. If you're interested, I like to share that kind of stuff, the before and afters. So I don't know if I'll just post them on my Instagram or yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think it would be fun. Oh, that's pretty. I was so excited to get these Neocolors. Um, I mean, you definitely want to use these, with water. I don't know why anybody would want to just color with them without, adding water because you could use a crayon for that. I mean, they were meant to be used with water to get that vibrancy, and they are very vibrant. Put that up a little bit. Hope my light's catching this. I've got like a million lights on me. Um, Let me check the vibrancy of my ring lights and we could bring this one up. Okay, now we got desert rose. This is what it looks like. Okay. Well, I wasn't sure where to put this color, honestly, when I was looking at it, but I'm like, I'm gonna throw it in with the yellows. Let's see what it looks like. Let me clean my pen. Okay. Nice. Oh, it's really pretty. Yeah, that is really pretty. It's like a light sand color. So I get where the desert comes from. I'm not sure about the rose part, but we'll go with it because I noticed a lot of them were named like colors. They were just named like I wouldn't give these colors some of the names that are here, but whatever. Orangish yellow. Okay. Um, so I saw that Caran at my Colorful Country Life unboxed a Diamond Art Club painting, and I was so excited because I also diamond paint, and I think I said this before. This is so pretty. Sorry, I get sidetracked. That I was gonna start a diamond painting channel, but I don't know. I sometimes I want to, and then sometimes I'm like, there's a lot of diamond painting channels, and I am working on one for a friend. Um, it's a special one, which I will show you guys when I complete it. But I was excited that she opened up a Diamond Art Club one because honestly, they're the only ones that I really, really love, and I won't really buy any other brands. Um, well, there's one other brand that I have them of, but they're not as good as Diamond Art Club. I'm not going to mention names. And that's what I mean. The Diamond Art Club community can be very drama ridden, and I just don't want to be part of that. So that's why I've hesitated on starting a channel for that. But And then someone asked me, well, why don't you put it on your coloring channel? And I'm like, no, because people come here for coloring and I don't want to intertwine the two channels. So, and that was apricot. Um, so yeah, but she was just amazing opening that painting because that was her first Diamond Art Club one, and she was just adorable. And I hope she continues to do reviews for them. Um, yeah. All right. So this is salmon and it is beautiful. So this is going to be a longer video. So I don't know how many people will stick around for it, but I hope you do. I'll try and talk about interesting things, whatever I can think of. um, yeah. I think that these are going to be really fun to work with because you can control them when you're doing your background a lot better than you can if you used, say, an ink pad. Um, I think that, you have more control. But this is basically how you lay them down, just scribble. And then um, I just want to see about blending. Um, I think that that would be interesting. I just haven't really looked it up and I don't know. I'm sure you can whether, put the colors together and, you can do probably, an ombre effect, just pretty sure you can. I'll try anything anyway. So, okay, now we have fast orange. I really wanted to go shopping this weekend. I wanted to hit Michael's and Hobby Lobby, but I didn't. And I don't know. I just didn't feel like going out. And um, I saw a video, which I wouldn't do this, honestly. I guess at Michael's there were these grab bags. They're calling up their boxes of stuff for like or $10, and you don't know what you're getting. Um, and this one lady, I guess she went one night. I don't know who it was. I don't follow her, but I saw the video and she got managed to get 6 boxes in her car for $5 because they told her just go, just take them, take as many as you want. We want to get rid of them. But she got a lot of the same stuff, and a lot of stuff was broken. So I think for the most part, it's probably a lot of junk that they couldn't sell. Um, from what I saw, because I did watch her open up 6 boxes, and I was just like, oh my God. Like, and then what do you do with that? That's more stuff to get rid of. So it's almost like shopping just to shop, and I don't like that. So, but I just wanted to go to some craft stores, but I live in the country and didn't want to drive. Um, but I'm gonna next weekend. I have to get my car inspected or my truck. So, um, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll just go shopping while I'm out. Okay, now we have vermilion. These colors are turning out to be so vivid. I love these. I was just sort of like, Mary, that's enough. Like, you really need to swatch these. And yeah, I just been a little consumed with this diamond painting more than I have coloring the last week because it's very time sensitive. It's very meaningful, and I can't wait to show you guys. I just cannot show it right now because the person I'm sure is following my channel, and it's just very meaningful. And I promise I'll show you guys um, after I'll do the video, and then I'll give it to that person um, so that yeah, so you can see what I did. but I was diamond painting for so many years. Well, I make it like sound like forever, but honestly, for like 4 years before um going back and forth with my other crafts before I started this YouTube channel. And I just love adult coloring, and um, it just makes me happy. It relaxes me. But, diamond painting obviously does too. I just needed to get back to it. And when you start a project for someone else, like you want to get it done. And um, yeah, there's a lot of special drills in it. And I'll go over all of that, the special drills, how I modified it, and it should probably be done in the next 2 weeks. So, yeah, I promise I will do that in case anyone's interested. Maybe you haven't diamond painted and you're just interested, and maybe, um, when I show you mine, you might just go pick up one. But I can tell you it's Diamond Art Club, and um, they always do such a beautiful job with their rendering. Okay, this is light cadmium red. I mean, these go down exactly like a crayon, but the vibrancy is just, it's stunning. So yeah, I'm so excited about these. Oh yeah, this is really pretty. This red is really a true red. So if the less you put down, the less of a vivid background you're gonna get. Um, and the more you put down, obviously, the more vibrant it's gonna be. So yeah, and I don't know if you can do layers with these. I'm assuming you can. I'm gonna have to find out more. Um, I just am getting used to so many of my products that I'm just sort of like, oh, okay. That's how that one goes. Did I did I screw these up? I don't think so. Okay, so this is Scarlet. This one's really red. I would expect it to be. I don't know. I haven't used them, but that one, the point wasn't there, so maybe it broke off. Oh, yeah. And this is our really true red, I have to say. I'm going to take it back. Like cadmium and is red, but this is really vivid, like full, like a Christmas red. It's gorgeous. Okay, now I got ruby red. Is that? No. Hang on. Did I get a mixed up? Hang on, guys. Yeah, I did. Okay. This is ruby red. It looks similar to the scarlet. No, it's not as vibrant, but it's really pretty. Okay. And then we have carmine. This has like a pink undertone. Yeah, pretty. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I'm losing my voice. Excuse me. I don't know if it's allergies, but yeah, my voice is, I'm kind of sounding a little um manly. Okay, yeah, that definitely has a pink undertone. Okay, now we're going for crimson. Let's see. Yeah, so this swatch sheet is from Coloring Bliss. I really wanted one that had bigger spaces because I really did not want to make my own, but I managed to find this because I remembered I had used one this size for some other, probably watercolor paint pencils or something, but I love this size for watercolor or these. So this crimson is really pretty. It's true to its name. Yeah. I'm thinking you can layer these because I don't think that for some of these colors, like they're streaky. So I would think that you could do that once they dry. Let's try it with that fast orange. Um, right, I'm gonna go over this and see if I can get it to be more opaque. Great, let's do it. Yep, definitely. The key is not using a ton of water because you don't want your page to buckle. But yeah, see how more opaque that is? And you'll see it more when it dries. All right. Salmon pink. Yeah, you would have to layer for it to be opaque and to get rid of the streakiness. So we just learned that. This is a really pretty pink. That is pretty. Gosh, such gorgeous colors. Okay, now we have pink. It looks like we are going to get storms this afternoon. Uh, and then the temperature is going to drop to like 47 tonight. I'm okay with that though, because last night it was warm. We had the air running. I was so upset we had to put the air on at all because I just think it's too early in the season. But hence the pool. I'm not going to spend, um, I'm not going to live here if I can't have a pool. That's basically what I told my husband. Like, I have to have a pool to make it tolerable. Um, I never knew Virginia was so humid. Okay, that pink is gorgeous. All right, let's go to the purple. This is purple, but that is not truly purple to me. This looks like fuchsia. So, like I said, it's not purple. Like I said, I don't know why they named some of these the way they did, but oh well, it's fine. It's really pretty. My pen's a little bit, yeah, my water pen is a little bit too wet, but it's so pretty. Guys, I have got to do a swatch video or flip through video of some books because they are just piled up over there in my room on that table. There's like six, nine, there's like 13 books there. Okay, this one is Purple Violet. Oh, and you know what? I won a book on last weekend on Colorfully Optimistics Live. So it was so funny because I watched the whole live, but I was watching it on my TV. And then every time I had to watch it on my um I had to turn my phone on so I could comment. because that's crazy trying to comment on your TV. Um, but I won the Kirby Roseanne's Dark Fairy Tales. So I sent her my info. Hopefully, I'll be getting that soon. But yeah, she does really good giveaways. And um, I don't know why I didn't hear it like in the beginning of her video, but I don't know. I was busy doing stuff and I like entered like at the last minute. And so I won. When she said my name, I was like, "Oh my God," because I wanted the book, but I just wasn't ready to pull the trigger. So winning it was even better. Okay, this is mauve, and it is not mauve. This is definitely purple. But I don't have many coloring books that are like gore. I'm not totally into that, but I love Kirby Roseanne's. So, I'm just trying to build my collection on things out of his selection of books that, would interest me. But I did see some pages done and it was like, oh, I really do want that, but again, wasn't gonna pull the trigger yet. So hopefully I'll get it soon. Okay. The next one is Lilac, which I would put that one as lilac and this one just as purple. Honestly, okay, y'all, I'm wearing a sweater and I'm gonna take it off because I am so hot. I have three, four lights on me and whew, I'm starting to heat up. This is so pretty. You know what? This is more actually, it's not it to me, this is orchid, this color. So, yeah, I would say lilac, orchid, but I wasn't in charge of naming these in case you didn't know. Okay, we're moving on to the blues. So we have sky blue. Trying to do this a little faster. So, I know I've told you guys, I'm kind of like a health kick. I've been on and off of it this year, and it's only April, but I'm really serious about it now. And I started again on Monday, and I've lost 2 pounds. So, yay me! I weighed myself this morning. Um, I just really needed to cut back on sugar and carbs. This is periwinkle blue, but it's hard. But it's worth it because I've never been heavy in my life, and I can't say I'm really heavy now, but heavy enough where, or chunky, I don't know what you want to call it. Just having that extra weight that I'm not used to, I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable. So, yeah, I am just really serious about it. So I do Weight Watchers in case anyone was wondering. It's like $10 a month and you can eat your own food, basically. I mean, as many fruits and vegetables as you want, as long as you don't go overboard. But, I really feel that that works. And it's not like a commercial. It's recommended by the Heart Association. But I've done it before. It works. Just have to stick to it and drink lots of water and cut the sugar. You can still eat sugar, but you just have to in moderation. But I've done this before and it's awesome. I weigh myself every Sunday and yeah, I was glad I lost 2 pounds. It's better than nothing because this was a hard week. When you go off of it and you go back on it, you're hungry and you eat a lot during the day, but it just is sort of like you're boosting your metabolism the more you eat. And as long as you're staying, within Um, as long as see what happens, I get so sidetracked. As long as you're staying within your points, then eat, I mean, you're good. And they give you a lot of points, and there's a lot of free food, like shrimp is free, tuna, chicken, all the vegetables and fruits, just about. This is aubergine. So, yeah. Um, so if you haven't tried it, or if you're struggling with your weight and you just really, or you just want to lose like a good 15, 20 pounds, that would be the way to go. I honestly, I wouldn't recommend it if I didn't trust it and believe in it. I don't believe in diets, pill diets, or um, diets where you have to buy special food. I don't want to do that. I want to eat what I have, eat the fresh fruits and vegetables that I don't normally eat because even though I should be, so I incorporate all that stuff back in. And because what happens is if you go on, I don't think I call Weight Watchers a way of living because you eat your own food. And you get used to the amount of food that this is light cobalt blue that you should, the portion size and everything. But anyway, a diet where you have to buy all this extra food and cook special or, just buy the food, period, you're going to gain the weight back as soon as you stop. And these pills that people are taking are dangerous. The Ozempic and everything. Oh my God, I've been reading about people going blind and all kinds of crazy stuff. So I just personally, I couldn't do that, but nothing against anyone who does it because, you do you, you know, that's just my opinion of, and from what I've read. This is light blue. Wait, yep, light blue. Um, So anyway, that's where my weight loss journey is. And my husband, he is very supportive. He tries to look for things um, for me to have during the day. When you just need something extra. I've been eating a lot of frozen fruit, um, especially the cherries and pineapple. Those frozen pineapples and cherries are so good. It's like eating candy. Um, but yeah, he tries to look for things that are healthy, but something that would stay in our pantry for even him for to eat, even though he doesn't ever need to worry about his weight. Yeah, it kind of makes me sick. Look at this turquoise blue. It's so pretty. So I've got some products that I'm putting aside until I get enough to do a small haul or some kind of haul of coloring supplies. I just don't feel like there's a whole lot that I need. I tell you what I really want though. I want the Tim Holtz Distress inks. I just want them, but they're expensive. This is cobalt blue. I don't want the one by one ink pads. I want the full size pads. Um, just think the one by one pads. I don't know. You're definitely gonna have to get a refill right away. And I don't know. I just would rather have the one by one, 3x3 pad. But they do have bundles. There's a stamping store called Simon Says, and they do have bundles on there where you can get like 36 colors for like $251. But yeah, that's not my budget right now. Um, but even on Amazon, for like 6 colors, it's like $45. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So, yeah, I don't know when I'm going to get those. Okay, this is blue. Just gonna move over a little bit. We have a huge range of blues, it seems. So, I'm loving it. This is very true to blue. So they did good on this one. They named this one good. All right. Oh, yeah. Look at the vibrancy. Oh my goodness. That is so pretty. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. All right. Sapphire blue. Aren't they gorgeous though? I mean, especially when you add that second layer down, like look at this one, this fast orange compared to the other ones. Um, I'm definitely gonna blend these. I have to blend them. Yeah. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Mm, Trying to think of anything else I could tell you guys that I've heard. Oh, I know what I can tell you. So, Hannah Lynn fans, you'll be happy to know if you're a diamond painter, Hannah Lynn is opening up her own diamond company. So, that's really exciting. This is ultramarine. Um, I did message her and congratulated her. She is amazing, and I'm definitely gonna purchase. Um, definitely going to purchase from her when they come out, but I think she's in the beginning stages, all the testing and for really good diamond paintings, which, I mean, I'm sure she's going to be very rigorous in making sure we get the best product. Um, there's a lot to it. And I'm going to do a diamond painting video for you guys. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to talk all things diamond painting. just to, just because. Let's see if anybody has any interest. Okay, royal blue. All right. It's pretty. Oh yeah. I love this. Wow. So as you can see, I'm not being that neat with my swatches. I'm just sort of like I need the swatch to refer to. That's just me. Okay. And then we have Prussian blue. This looks like a beautiful one. Oh yeah. So gorgeous. If you wonder why my hand goes away, it's because I'm wiping my pen to get some of the water off. Oh my goodness. That's gorgeous. And I will hold these up all closer when I'm finished because this is the last one in this tray. Okay, this is night blue. I just thought it would be fun to do this on video, kind of talk to you guys. Um, yeah. Did you all see? I don't know if it's still on sale, but not Hannah, Joanna Bassford's Magical Worlds was on sale for $8 and change on Amazon. I bought a second copy. Um, yeah, I was just like, oh my God, I love that coloring book. And I really, you know what? I'll look right now for you guys. Um, I'm losing my voice. Let's see. I'll tell you if it's still on sale. And today is the 6th of April. Okay, should be right here. I'll tell you. It is, y'all. It's 8:20. Go buy it. That's Magical Worlds. Ah, okay, see the things I do for y'all. But yes, oh my God, go buy it. Go buy another copy. I am such an enabler. Oh my goodness. But that's a awesome price. I don't know why it's marked down, but get it. Okay, this is indigo blue because I did a dragon in there, which I will show you guys when I do my my quarterly, past the quarter, um flip through of or quarterly pages I've colored. Like I said, I don't have like a ton, but what I do have, I love. Um, so anyway, I love that book. I can't believe it's still marked down because that was like 2 weeks ago that I got that. And it's an amazing price. Okay. That indigo blue looks purple to me, like a dark purple. Okay. We're getting into the greens. So this is turquoise green. That's so beautiful. Oh my God. It looks like when you go to the Caribbean, that blue water. Love it. Oh, that is so pretty. Nice. That's gorgeous. All right. Greenish blue. I love the technique of actually putting these down. You know, you don't have to do it solid. You basically just scribble and then move it around with um your water brush. Look at that. That's so pretty. Now we have the malachite green. I can talk today. Mm, wow, that's gorgeous. I'm just so happy that I'm finally doing this and now I can play with them. I mean, I would swatch them anyway, but I just thought it'd be fun to do it in front of you guys. So I'm going to take a sip of this water. If anyone's wondering, this is really good. It's sparkling ice, coconut pineapple water. It says zero sugar, but oh my God, it is so good. But I'm going first, so I'm going to take a sip. Okay. All right. Now we have the jade. Yeah, that water's, it's like you can get it for $1 a bottle, sometimes cheaper. So I love it. I also love my BAI pineapple coconut water. It's so good. I don't mind drinking regular water, but sometimes you just gotta have something else. And those are my go-tos because I don't drink soda. I'll only drink ginger ale if I have an upset stomach. And it's just a ton of sugar, and I don't like sugar free. So, yeah. Right. We're just all over the place. I'm just all over the place with my subjects today. I guess I'm in a talkative mood. Okay, this one is Phyta. Oh, wait, hang on. Um, Phylocy. Oh my God. Phytolocyan green. Cyanine green. I'm just gonna hold it up because it's ridiculous. I can't say that word. So Easter's coming up and it's late this year. It's always different. I don't understand that. It's right on top of my birthday. It's the, wait a minute. It's Sunday before birthday? My birthday's on the 23rd. Yeah, it's the Sunday before my birthday, which is weird because I don't think that's ever happened that I remember. This is Berenice Green. So, yeah. I don't know how I'm probably not even going to celebrate it. I don't know. My husband will probably just make us dinner. Um, I don't know. I just don't go out to eat very much anymore because I just like the food at home. I like my husband's cooking. Um, and it's just, oh, the price of eating out now and then you hate your food. That's the worst. And I'm sorry if you can hear my dog barking. He has such a deep voice. That's my golden. But I do have this is supposed to be noise canceling this microphone, so maybe you didn't even hear it. Chinese green. Okay, this is just yellow to me. So, um, yeah, I would not have stuck this here had I known because it looks greenish, like limeish. I don't know if you guys are picking that up. Yeah, like, okay, whatever. I mean, obviously, when I'm picking colors, I look through my swatches, so I'll see it's there, but I'll probably move it in the tin. Um, that's annoying. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna pull that one out so that I do move it later. Um, yeah. This lime green is really pretty. That's gorgeous. I know it's hard to tell when they're wet, but also because you do need a second layer of these. So you're seeing them being streaky, but at least you're seeing the lay down and the initial lay down of it, and that you do need a second. You're seeing the vibrancy after I add water, and and you know it's going to be a lot more vibrant. So this is yellow green. Let's see. We have a lot of coloring books from different artists coming out this summer or this spring and summer. I'm sure you all have them on pre-order. I can't even think of them all. Rita Berman, um, Christina. Oh, yeah, I'm not even gonna try and go there. But we have a lot on pre-order. I do. So very excited about that. I'm kind of disappointed Joanna Basford's isn't coming out until November. Light olive. Um, but why it takes so long. But it's okay. It's not like I didn't have any books to color in. Oh, I love this light olive. It's really pretty. That's gorgeous. Right. So then we got bright green. And I'm not even gonna go over my swatches again. Um, like later. I'm gonna leave them like this because it just shows me what the initial color is, and I'm gonna know. I have to do a second layer. That's gorgeous. Oh, that is definitely a bright green. I love it. Okay. And then we have grass green. They're just so vibrant. I mean, oh my goodness. I have a feeling I'm going to be using these a lot. There's just so many techniques with so many different products, and it's just like I wish I didn't have to work sometimes because I would be coloring and diamond painting all day long. Emerald green. um, yeah, but I do like my job, so there's that because it could be worse. And they're very good to us. So we are actually going for a conference in I can't talk. We're going to Texas in June for almost a whole week. So, I mean, that to me is just awesome. It's supposed to be a really nice resort that they're holding it at. Would you call it a resort? No, I'm not sure if we call it a resort or just a venue. I don't know. We'll get more information, but yeah, I'm really excited. Okay, dark green. Let's see. Dark green. There it is. Okay. So I have that planned. And yeah, just we got to replace the seats in our RV. We're going to go with fabric because the leather in them, I don't even think it was real leather, is all cracking. So that's another expense, but it's worth it because we use it. So do some fall camping. We definitely need to take care of that. So if you ever buy an RV, check the material because the leather on the seats are fake leather, I guess. It was like paper thin. I kid you not. It was thinner than this paper. And we didn't know it, I mean, when it's on, but then after you have it for a few years, and we keep it covered and everything, but it's still, I went on YouTube and oh my God, so many people deal with the same thing. It is crazy. Um, guys, why am I? Hang on a minute. Yeah, I got sidetracked. All right. Somehow I got sidetracked. I don't even know how. So it because I talk too much. Chromium oxide green. That's pretty, but yeah. I mean, that was an expense that we really did not need. But yeah, if you're gonna buy an RV, check the material on your furniture. Don't even go with leather, go with a fabric. Because this is ridiculous. Our RV is not that old, but to have to replace the furniture, it's probably cheaper to replace the furniture. I'm looking into it than to just try and have it recovered is probably cheaper. This is really pretty. So, just an FYI, moss green. I'm gonna sound like an old person because I'm gonna be like, they don't make things the way they used to. But see, now I know why our parents and grandparents used to say that. I mean, because now as adults, we're living it. But I think we have it much worse because, yeah, people don't care anymore. Okay, olive brown. This was another one. It looks like it's going to be green, but it does look like it's going to turn out to be brown. So, yeah, it's just one of those, you're just not sure. Yeah, well, I guess, mm, I don't know. It's a pretty color, but I do think it's more brown. Um, so, mm, okay. Then we have dark olive. Yeah, that looks more brown to me. I will put that in the green family. Oh, I love this dark olive. That's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Love these. Okay. Now we're on our last sheet. And it's not even a whole sheet. Um, okay. Burnt sienna. See how this one comes out. Well, I hope anybody who has stuck around for this is being entertained somewhat. I was gonna put music on, but I was like, no, I want to talk. I have things to say. That's pretty. That's definitely what it is. Burnt sienna. All right. And then we have English red. I've never heard of this color. It's pretty. Oh, wow. That's very orangey, like rust color. Hmm. Wow. I like it. And you know what, guys? As many colors that we've done, my pen still has water. Trying to get a good angle. My pen still has water in it. So we have that much water left. So it just goes to show you don't need that much water. I filled up an extra pen just in case. Okay, we have russet. So pretty. I love these colors. I love like these reddish browns, oranges, you know, just very neutral, earthy colors. Okay, now we have a raw sienna. Where's that other color that I You know what? Let me see. Dark olive. Hold on a minute. Where's that dark olive I was using? There it is. Okay. Right. I was just looking at my browns and stuff, and I'm like, I looked at that one color, the olive brown, and I'm like, should I move that in the browns? But actually, I'm not going to because um, it dried kind of olivey. So I'm going to leave it. Pretty. Now we have cinnamon. Love me some cinnamon. That's pretty. These are remarkable pens or crayons. I mean, oh, Van Dyke Brown. They're just amazing. Yeah, they make our hobby so much fun. We've just got so many mediums to use. You just whatever one suits your project or whatever you're feeling that day. There's lots of choices. Just takes a while to accumulate everything you want. Okay, now we got brown. Okay. So I'm really happy with the color selection. It doesn't disappoint. We've got a good range of all the colors, and I'll show all the sheets as soon as I finish this. I just happened to glance out the window in my craft studio, and um, all of the leaves are popping on the trees, which is causing everybody's allergies to go nuts. Okay, and then we have Toledo Brown. That's a nice brown. It's nice and chocolatey. I like it. Wow, we have like beautiful neutrals here. Just gorgeous. It's a beautiful eyeshadow palette. uh, okay, we're getting into the grays. This is silver gray. Can't wait to see what this is like when I activate it. Very subtle. Yeah. That would be like a really good color to like use for flowers or snow. Obviously you need a couple layers, probably add some blue. Here's another one, light gray. It looks like it has a bluish tint, so let's see how this one is. You probably can mix these two for a good snow color. That's what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that is really beautiful. Yeah, I'm thinking snow with both of these colors. Gorgeous. All right, we have one that is called beige. Okay. Where they got beige out of this color, I have no idea, but we're about to find out. Could surprise me because a couple of them have. You know what? It is beige. All right. That's totally beige. See, that is what I'm talking about. Um, you just don't even like, you don't know. Um, let's see, what do I want to do here? Is this one? I know the beige. I want to put it with the browns. Um, so let's see. Let's put it before the sienna. Um, yeah, it's pretty. It really is. I just kind of surprised um because it looked like it was going to be a gray, but it's really pretty. Yeah. Hmm. It's beige, but I really would like it with my browns. Um, okay. And then we have gray. Think it's gray? Oh, yeah, it's gray. That is really a beautiful gray. It's gorgeous. Okay. And then we have dark gray. Yeah, like I was saying with my house, we have a lot of gray tone paint throughout the kitchen, hall, and the sitting room and living room, and I just really want pops of color. So I'm thinking about a color palette, all of that stuff right now. It's not going to happen overnight, but I really want my kitchen to be a buttery yellow color. That's how I envision it. We'll see. But I'm kind of glad we're getting away from gray because gray paint you have to be very careful with because it will pick up blue very easily. It won't show as gray, it'll show as blue. So that was something that we had to really take our time with. This is Payne's gray. It says Payne gray. Um, but yeah, gray is just one of those colors, and they don't tell you in the paint store. It depends who you're working with, honestly. Probably Sherwin-Williams, but if you go to Home Depot or Lowe's, they're not going to know. Um, and you just have to know that it's probably best to get a trial or a sample can and try if you're using gray. I'm not doing that again, but um, yeah, because it can cast that blue tone that you'll end up hating and you'll end up repainting. Okay, now we got grayish black. I'm full of tips today, guys. Yeah, I'm full of tips. Anything anyone want to know? See, put it in the comments and I'll see if I can answer. Um, those are gorgeous grays, though. Just that one. That's not gray. Okay. Umber. Umber looks green to me. Let's see, guys. It is green. Oh my God. Hmm. That is interesting. So it pays to swatch. It really does. I can't even express that enough. Um, let's see. To Hang on 1 second. I'm moving the color around because with this umber, I'm totally gonna like forget to put it with green because it has a gray label. Go figure. So I'm putting it with the greens. Okay, there. Right, now I won't forget that. All right, so next we're going with sepia. So sepia I always thought was brown. So I don't know. It's got a gray it's got a gray label on it and it looks gray. Let's see. Um, Honestly, it's like a grayish brown, but it's definitely more on the gray side than the brown. So, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, I just always, with sepia, had always, let me see the other browns. Where are they? Do we have any other browns? No, we don't have any on the other sheets. So there is no sepia there, but to me, it's kind of grayish. So, right, we're almost there. Charcoal gray. I can't wait to put them all together to show you guys the color range after being activated and dry. Yep, that's definitely charcoal gray. Beautiful colors. All right, then we have black. This is probably, if you layered this, it would probably be really black. Sure, you could get it that way. Yeah, for sure. But just, I think the key to take away from this is, as usual, even with watercolor pencils, less water is more. I don't have too bad of buckling here, but um, yeah, it's just use less water. So we have white here. I'm interested to see this one and how white it gets. I didn't think we were going to be able to see the opacity of it, especially with one. Yeah. I mean, you can see it, but I didn't think we were going to be able to see much with that, and you really have to layer it up. Okay, now we have silver. So I don't know. I don't feel like we needed metallics, but let's see what this looks like when I color it. Because I know metallic pencils, I don't use them a whole lot, even though I have them. But let's just see how the crayons are. I could be totally wrong, and maybe they're just gorgeous. Mm, Well, I think you'd have to layer to really see the silver, which, you know, it looks gray and it's hard to show you when it's not dry. So I'd have to, I mean, I can see that has a little glitter in there, but let's see how gold does. I'm going to do it a little bit heavier. And it doesn't take long for these to dry. Okay. Show us what you got, gold. Mm, let's just say I could live without it because there's plenty of metallic paints that are just gorgeous. Um, these are okay. Is like the silver here. I don't know. It's okay. Just, yeah, I got, okay, we have bronze left, so we'll go there. Let's see. I mean, it's nice to have them, but they didn't have to put these in here. They could have given us, I don't know, more paints. We'll look at the palette in a minute and see what they could have thrown in here instead of these metallics. This bronze is really pretty. You know, it's just going to take some layering. I can see this, I don't know if you can, but I can see the glitter, the metallic in here, um, in all of them. But I mean, who wants to add a ton of water to get that effect when you can get it with pens or um, your other mediums? Okay, guys, let's go through this. Okay, so let me pull you up, move around a little bit. I don't think I'm going to get this all in. Hang on. Maybe? Maybe. No. Um, well, can't get this up anymore, but I think I've got us covered with the colors, besides those bottom metallic ones. But so it did buckle a little bit. Um, I'm gonna bring them up to cover the metallics, so I don't think we care about those. Um, they could have given us more pinks for sure. I think we have plenty of blues, gorgeous greens. I think we could have done with maybe one more green and possibly, hmm, I feel like we could have done with a brighter purple, but I mean, it's a beautiful palette. So, yeah. Well, I really don't want to take up any more of your time. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you stuck with me, thank you. And I hope everybody is just having a great day wherever you are, day or night. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe for more content. It helps me and I really, really appreciate it. And thank you to my subscribers. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. And yeah, until then, bye.